video. My name is Shay. If you are new here, if you are returning, hey girl, hey. It is fun over here. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, I missed you guys so much. We are so back. We are having another cooking and conversations video, and your girl is making a Tuscan shrimp pasta. Just yum 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 while we get into some things, because there's some things that I really want to talk to y'all about. Also a part of the reason why I was gone for a little bit. So let's truly get into some things and cook up a good meal. So this is your time to pour up a glass of wine, or get your ingredients out too, sis, because we finna cook, okay? The shrimp is seasoned. We want to make sure that we're prepping everything else. So we're going to boil our water. We're adding our chicken bouillon to that water, and then we're going to let that boil. At this point, we're going to prep our tomatoes while everything else is boiling. I use about 8 to 10 tomatoes, and we're cutting those into halves. So while we have the water boiling and everything prepped, let's really get into the conversation here. So recently I've been realizing how much social media can distort the reality of life, and I do not like that for us. I don't like that for us one bit, okay? Because recently I've been on a hiatus, and when I tried to return from my hiatus, I was feeling super insecure about the way I looked or just the way that my life was, because of consuming social media, and that's a very unhealthy, and I just hate that for us, okay? Social media is a great tool for people, especially people who find themselves, who create their careers from social media. I'm trying to do the same thing, so I get it. But it becomes unhealthy when you're seeing these aesthetics and these lifestyles that may not even be the true lifestyle, and you feel like you have to replicate it to a point where it becomes obsessive. And I just want to really unpack that conversation, because it was starting to really eat me up to the point where I couldn't pick up the camera and do what I want to do most with you guys, which is connect. It's not about being messy in the background or my hair not being done. It's about really connecting with your audience, and that's the most important thing. Our water is bubbling and boiling. It is time to add the pasta. We're going to add about a handful of fettuccine pasta. If you're making for more, add more. While the pasta is boiling and doing its own thing in the other pot, we're going to get a frying pan, and we're going to add the shrimp, and we're also going to add a little bit of oil. We're going to keep those in for about 4 minutes each side. We do have the shrimp and everything going in the background. Y'all see I got my little setup for my TikTok and all that. Y'all see I'm still doing my little social media stuff, but I definitely do want to continue the conversation that we were having. So like I told you guys, I was on a hiatus for about 2 weeks. I was going through some life stuff, and if you guys want to know what was going on there, you can watch my life update. But honestly, after my transitional period that happened last quarter, I was having such a hard time showing up for social media, and literally it was because of the things that I was just internally feeling. And it was just like, for example, if my hair wasn't done, like if it was just in a bun, or if my nails weren't done, I would feel like I wasn't presentable enough to show up on social media. And that's never been an issue for me before. But again, I was just consuming so much social media. I was consuming everything, and I felt like, you know, well, such and such shows up and they always look put together, and such shows up and they always look put together. And not to say that you should not look put together when you are showing up for yourself. You always want to show up as your best self, but you should not feel that pressure on the odd times where you're not showing up as your best self. You should still feel comfortable. And this is something I compared it to. If I'm going outside to go wherever, I don't feel uncomfortable to go without my makeup, and just like how I look right now, I don't feel uncomfortable to go outside and present myself to the world. But when it comes to the social media world, why do I feel like I have to be perfect for that? So that was just like, that was really an eye-opener for me, and I really feel like that's something that we really have to unpack, and why social media makes you feel so scary. Like, I don't know, like it really just makes you feel so weird. Once I took that break of social media, I was fine. Like, when I picked up that camera again, that's when those insecurities really started to pour in. Like, I really was like dissecting every single thing about myself, and that's not something that I really do. Like I said, I really just want to show up for you guys. Like, I want to show up and be my authentic self and not feel like I have to put that pressure on myself to be aesthetic. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I love aesthetic every once in a while. Y'all know I be posting my little aesthetic pictures and my little thumbnails, and that is a part of me, but that should not be all of me. That should not be everything that you guys come here for. You should come here for me, not for the aesthetic of me being Little Miss Perfect. And I really had to like internalize that and understand that. And I've been talking to my therapist about that because it was really eating me up. After about 4 minutes, we want to flip the shrimp to the other side, and then after 4 minutes again, we're going to take those out. In the same pan, we're going to add our tomatoes, and we're just going to have that in some chicken broth and sit for like 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, then you can add your spinach, and then we want to put a top on it. We just want it to get a little bit soft. Separate pot, add chicken broth and some heavy cream. Yeah, so that is just really the reality of what sometimes creators can go through. Like, it's so crazy. I would literally record entire vlogs, y'all. Literally, within those 2 months, I probably recorded like 2 or 3 vlogs and scrapped the whole thing because I just was not feeling comfortable. And like, that is just so not me. Y'all know from the beginning, I used to show up as just me, like, and it's so crazy how I could not do that anymore, and that felt uncomfortable to me. And I really noticed that was becoming an issue. So I'm really glad I was able to like notice that about myself and really like unpack that. Things would like stop me and deter me from the recording too. Like, I told you guys in my life update video, I just got a new car, and I was like literally low-key afraid to like show my car because it wasn't a luxury car. And it was just like, I have a freaking car. A lot of people don't even have that. And it's just like, why was I downplaying my life so much because I felt like I didn't have the grandest of things, or I didn't look all the way put together. Like, I was still put together. I'm still put together right now. I don't got my bundles in, I don't have my makeup done, I don't have my nails done, but I'm still put together. I still look presentable, and I don't know why I wasn't feeling that way. And it's just like, and like, I truly know that can deter so many people from feeling like they're able to show up on the internet or show up and do the things that you want to do on the internet. And that may just deter you because it's just like, I don't have this or I don't have that. And it just goes to show, like, people are going to show up for you for your personality. Yes, the glitz and the glam is pretty, but when that's all stripped away, there's nothing. So you really have to remember your why and remember why you want to show up in the first place. And my why is connecting with other people. My why is because I truly love creating content. My why is because I cook. I do so many things. Like, I'm a multifaceted person, and I want to share that with the world. It's not about what I look like on the outside all the time. Once that mixture of the heavy cream and the chicken broth gets a little bit boily, we're gonna add the same seasonings. We wanna keep that flavor cohesive. Mix that up, and then we're gonna add our cheeses. I use Parmesan cheese, sprinkle that in there, and then after that I use a Mexican blend because it has the perfect cheeses for the consistency that I like. And then we're gonna add that in there and mix. Please make sure you're mixing that cheese in there because that makes or breaks the consistency. After that, we're gonna add our spinach and tomatoes, and then we're also going to make sure we mix that as well. Once we get to that perfect consistency, that's when we're gonna add in our pasta. I added in about a half a box of pasta, and this fed me and my boyfriend for about 2 days. So it was a lot for us. Once you add the pasta, use a big spoon or a big fork to make sure that you're mixing all the ingredients together. We want to make sure that that heavy cream mixture covers every single piece of pasta. Once once that's completed, you can add your shrimp, and then we want to go ahead and mix once again, because we want to make sure that every piece of everything is covered, because then it comes out to be this, and it looks amazing. Really look at that pasta. It looks so good. I cannot wait to eat. It looks so delicious. But we are about to plate. I'm so excited to eat, but I just wanted to give you guys a message really quickly. And I know this is one of our quicker cooking and conversations video, but I truly want to let you guys know that remember your why. Remember why you're doing it in the first place. Don't think about the outside stuff. Don't care about the messy room. Don't care. I mean, clean up. Don't be doing too much. But don't care about, you know, if your house isn't aesthetic, your apartment isn't considered luxury, your car isn't a luxury car, if your hair and makeup is not done today, you can still show up for yourself. You can remember why you're doing this and spread what you came to do. If that's your personality, your cooking videos, your, you know, whatever it is, show up and do it for yourself, because you'll be more upset with yourself later on because you didn't do it for whatever reason than being up here because you did it anyway. So I just wanted to tell my girlies that, because we needed words of encouragement sometimes. And trust me, like, I know that sometimes on the other side of the screen it may seem like everything is perfect, but it's truly not. And there's no need to be perfect. We're humans, boo. So let's just keep that in mind. We're humans. Like, we do it. This is not AI. This is for real, for real. So let's act like it's for real, and not act like your shit don't stink. Okay? That's my message for today. Alrighty, so our meal is done. We made amazing Tuscan shrimp Alfredo pasta, spinach, tomatoes, whatever we want to call it. But I'm so ready to eat. Y'all see it's dark outside. It is 9:37. Your girl should not be eating after 8 o'clock. But again, it's okay to be imperfect sometimes. It's okay. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. It feels so good to be back. We are so back, babes. And tune in for another cooking and conversations video coming very soon, because I am making this a part of the channel 2 times a month, along with some very other exciting things. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Mwah.